Proxy voting and shareholder resolutions are essential tools in the realm of ESG engagement and shareholder advocacy. These mechanisms provide shareholders with the ability to influence corporate decision-making and ensure that companies are considering environmental, social, and governance issues in their operations. Proxy voting is the process by which shareholders delegate their voting rights to another person or entity to vote on their behalf. In the corporate context, shareholders are often unable to attend annual general meetings, AGMs, or extraordinary general meetings, EGMs, due to logistical challenges or time constraints. Proxy voting allows them to have a say in corporate decision-making without needing to be physically present. Shareholders can cast their proxy votes through various methods, such as mail-in ballots, online platforms, or by appointing a proxy to attend the meeting on their behalf. These proxy votes are tallied alongside the votes cast by shareholders attending the meeting in person. Proxy voting plays a crucial role in ESG engagement by allowing shareholders to support or challenge resolutions related to environmental, social, and governance issues. Through proxy voting, shareholders can express their opinions on matters such as climate change, employee rights, diversity and inclusion, executive compensation, and other ESG-related topics. Institutional investors, such as pension funds, mutual funds, and asset managers, often hold substantial voting power due to the large number of shares they own. Consequently, their votes can significantly impact the outcome of a shareholder resolution. These institutional investors typically develop voting guidelines based on their ESG policies and engage in comprehensive proxy voting processes. Proxy advisors are independent entities that provide voting recommendations to shareholders based on their analysis of corporate resolutions. These advisors help institutional investors make informed voting decisions by evaluating the alignment of resolutions with ESG principles. When engaging with proxy advisors, shareholders should conduct thorough due diligence to understand the advisors' methodologies, potential conflicts of interest, and the extent to which they consider ESG factors. Shareholders should seek advisors that align with their ESG priorities and strategic objectives. Shareholder resolutions are proposals submitted by shareholders for consideration and voting at company meetings. These resolutions reflect shareholders' concerns about specific ESG issues and their desire for corporate action. Typically, shareholders need to meet specific ownership thresholds to submit resolutions. Examples of ESG-related shareholder resolutions include requests for increased transparency on climate change risks, improved supply chain management to address human rights issues, diversity and inclusion initiatives, or enhanced reporting on water usage and pollution. Shareholder resolutions can have a substantial impact on companies as they generate attention and pressure for change. Even if a resolution does not pass, the level of support it receives can influence corporate decision-making and prompt meaningful dialogue between shareholders and the company's management. Many institutional investors develop ESG engagement and proxy voting policies to guide their decision-making processes. These policies outline the ESG issues they prioritize, frameworks for evaluating resolutions, and approaches for engaging with companies on ESG matters. It is essential for shareholders to align their proxy voting decisions with their overall ESG engagement strategy. By casting informed proxy votes in support of resolutions that promote sustainable practices, shareholders can encourage companies to adopt ESG measures and drive positive change. Proxy voting and shareholder resolutions are potent tools for ESG engagement and shareholder advocacy. Shareholders can use proxy voting to influence corporate decision-making on environmental, social, and governance issues. By understanding the role of proxy voting, engaging with proxy advisors, and submitting ESG-focused shareholder resolutions, shareholders can promote sustainable practices and drive positive change within the companies they invest in.